We begin with the latest on the MERS outbreak here in Korea. There is another patient with conflicting test results, and this time it's a young person under the age of 10.
And earlier, an additional death was reported, putting the total at 11. For more, we now connect to our Shin Se standing by at the news center. Semin, fill us in on the latest.
Yes, Ji-hye and Daniel, it is unsettling news. For the first time, a child under the age of 10 tested positive for the MERS virus in a second round of testing. Now, the outcome is in conflict with the first test, which was negative, but if confirmed, the child will become the youngest MERS patient in Korea. It is believed the child picked up the virus from their dad, who is quarantined at home, as the child has never been to any of the hospitals where MERS patients are being treated. So authorities are questioning whether the child is the first case of the infection 4 times removed from the index case or patient 0. And earlier today, an 11th death was reported, a 72-year-old female patient from Jeollabuk-do province. Now, health ministry officials say she had been in a coma for the past 5 days after being confirmed for the disease last Saturday, June 6th. It's believed she picked up the virus from the hospital in Pyeongtaek, where the country's first MERS patient was being treated back in mid-May.
Well, Semin, the light at the end of this MERS tunnel seems to be that the pace of new cases seems to be dwindling a little bit. Lay it out for us.
Yes, Daniel. As of now, there are some 3,680 in quarantine. And since yesterday, 4 people have tested positive for the MERS virus, and 125 were released from the quarantine overnight. Now, looking at the numbers here, confirmed and quarantined patients seem to be on a downward trend, suggesting the spread of the disease may be slowing down. But with this new case of the child who may have contracted the virus from their father, it may be a little too early to tell whether the outbreak is on the wane.
So we will have to keep an eye on that case. But what about the hospitals? Has the government released that list of safe hospitals?
Yes, Ji-hye, the list came out this afternoon, and the health ministry designated some 87 MERS-free hospitals that can treat patients with various respiratory diseases, even patients with symptoms similar to MERS. Now, the hospitals will also prevent visitors from seeing the patients, as their main purpose is to help contain the spread. Now, those facilities will be up and running starting on Monday. The government also launched a MERS hotline for foreigners, so English speakers can access reliable information there.
What about the schools, Semin? Are we still seeing closures?
Well, today, Education Minister Hwang Woo-yeol said schools in Seoul can reopen on Monday, as he believed the danger of the virus has subsided. His recommendation comes on the heels of the World Health Organization urging schools to, quote, strongly consider resuming classes, as all known transmissions have occurred in hospital settings. But school principals have the final say on whether to reopen or not. And the minister's comment also follows yesterday's comments by the education officials in Gyeonggi-do province that said schools can reopen on Monday. But with the child testing positive for the virus today, we'll have to see what the impact on schools and the nation will be on Monday. And that's all for now. Back to you guys.